Alright, this is Andrew with Jordan Home Inspections. We are doing a steward scope today here in Sunset. Today is January 22nd, 2026, and we're at 1009 North, 250 West. We have the camera pushed out 90 feet to the city connection. So that's the city line that you're seeing on the screen there. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So that first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a good connection there. So far I can't tell what type of pipe this is, but a little bit of buildup on it. Now we're starting to go into a little bit of standing water, not for very long, but maybe a little bit flat right there. It could also be caused by that little bit of buildup. Best to not have debris or standing water, because that makes it easier for waste to build up, which can create a blockage, which can lead to a backup. So far, this is a minor amount. Maybe enough that I would recommend getting the insurance on the line. That way, if you ever do have a backup, they can come clear it and help offset that cost to have it maintained. But you can also have it proactively cleaned. Which, doing that would do a couple things. It would clear out what's in here and make it less likely to back up, but also you'd have a better evaluation of the line. You know, we can see the line with all this buildup on it, but we can't see it as clearly as if it had been recently cleaned. And when I say cleaned, I mean hydrojet. Hydrojetting it is the best way to get everything out. I can't even tell what type of pipe this is. I don't see that red terracotta color, and so I don't think that it's clay. I think it's more likely to be transite. Starting to go through some standing water here. That one was holding a little more water than the first section. It's also a little bit longer. Starting to go underwater here. So I'd call that a little bit of a belly. Now I think we're transitioning to cast iron, which is going to be what's under the house. First, let me talk about that belly. So, you know, that makes it where grease is more likely to settle. They can create a sticky spot where bigger pieces of waste can get stuck. And again, if enough waste gets stuck, that can create a blockage where it backs up towards the house. The only way to fix bad grade is to dig it up and re-slope the line. That belly wasn't incredibly long or deep, but that's one more reason why I'd recommend cleaning the line now instead of waiting to see if it does back up or not. Cleaning the line will help prevent any future backups. It doesn't fix the grade, but it helps prevent backups. So this looks like cast. Cast gets rough and rusty over time and will eventually need to be replaced. So far this is looking decent for the age. Fairly smooth. I noticed when I pushed the camera out there were definitely some flakes that came off. You might see them on this turn. I didn't see them. So fairly middle of the road. I didn't see really any roots in the line, which is good. You do have some standing water, and so a little bit of bad grade, and you also do have some cast iron under the house. and so eventually that will need to be upgraded, or you'll need to get a liner. But for the aids, the cast iron looks pretty decent. I'd say the weakest link here is going to be that standing water and the little bit of buildup. I'm going to end this recording now.